inside of the property at the time of discovery.
Trespass of what?
See how it's fled, Your Honor.
Is it house? Is it car? Did I miss something?
Your Honor, it just pled being on the property. It doesn't specify if it was a vehicle, so. The complaint just stated that the defendant was inside his property area.
Was there prior notice of him not to be there? Or, because I didn't hear you say anything about prior notice. I didn't hear anything about you saying.
Your Honor, it was just the residence, and in the case of a residence, notice is presumed, and he was.
No, we don't presume anything in the law, you know? I mean, we don't go based on hunches and read it to me again, please.
Yes, Your Honor. On November 24th, 2024, officer was dispatched to a residence in Harris County, Texas, in response to indecent exposure. The complainant stated he observed the defendant inside of his property without pants and underwear on. The complainant stated he observed the defendant dry up the air and roll around in the dirt. The complainant also advised he observed the front driver's side doors of the vehicle to be opened and observed the credit card missing and in-car charges to be damaged. The defendant was the only person inside of the property at the time of discovery.
Yeah, I mean, there's no prior notice that he's not supposed to be there. You didn't say anything. You didn't say anything about he's
There's
trying
no
to.
statement as to without permission. The only thing is it is a residential area, Your Honor.
All right, I'm not going to find probable cause to go forward, Mr. McAlpin, but you're on notice now. If you go back to this place, they're going to probably arrest you. Do not go back to this place. Watch out what you're doing. You're on felony deferred for a very serious crime that can give you 10 years in prison. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Behave yourself in the free world. And if you cannot, you're going to end up possibly 10 years. You understand?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Take a seat.
Thank you.
Bedoy, age 26.
Hold on a second. I'm waiting for Mark. So just take a seat for me and we'll be back with you here shortly. Okay.
All right.
Hey, wait, Vic.
30 Perez.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
You've done it already?
Yes, I appreciate that.
Quick.
Thank you very much.
Sure, of course. You are Marcos Perez. Mr. Perez, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you. Is his last name spelled correctly with an S at the end, or should
Yes,
it be with a
Judge.
Z? S is correct?
Yes.
All right. Please, Alex.
1 moment, Your Honor. Let me pull up the correct Perez. Okay. On November 23rd, 2024, officers conducted a traffic stop on the defendant's motor vehicle after observing it failed to maintain a stable lane of traffic and almost strike other motorists. Upon contact with the defendant, the officer observed a moderate odor of an alcoholic beverage. The defendant admitted to drinking 2 alcoholic beverages. Centerfield sobriety tests were performed. HGN 4 out of 6, walk and turn 3 out of 8, 1 leg stand 2 out of 4. The DIC was read and the defendant consented to arrest. The results were .094 and .089.
Any prior to DWIs?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Perez, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. Tell me, are you a United States citizen? You're not in this country with permission.
No.
What happens if you go to jail? Don't tell him, Marcos.
Familia, esposa y 2 hijos.
I have a family, wife, and 2 daughters.
I don't care if Jesus lives with you, Mr. Perez. If you're not in this country with permission and you go to jail and immigration finds you, it's very possible they put an immigration detainer on you and you will be stuck in custody until this case is over with and then shipped off to immigration. If you do not want that to happen, do not violate these conditions. I'm putting conditions on your bond now. If you violate these conditions, I will put you in jail. And if you're unlucky enough, you're going to be there for an extremely long time. It takes a while to resolve this case and then shipped off to immigration where you'll sit for another 6 to 9 months. I'm ordering you now as a condition of your bond not to drive. If you do not have a Texas driver license and you do not have liability insurance, do not drive. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
I'm also ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs, and I will randomly test you. If I find that you're consuming alcohol or illegal drugs, likewise, I will revoke your bond, put you in jail. You have a lawyer. Good job on having a lawyer. It is your responsibility to stay in touch with Mr. Adroge. He will tell you when you have to come back to court. If he tells me he cannot get a hold of you, likewise, we will issue a warrant for your arrest. Do you have any questions, Mr. Perez?
Sir,
I'm not asking much from you. I'm just asking you to follow the law. And if you can't, or if you come a danger to my community, I will do everything in my power to protect it. I will have you come up here, swear to us that you're not going to drive. I will get you to Victoria where we will have you sign a reset. After that, you'll get with Felicia for your bond conditions. And after that, you guys are free to go.
Thank you, Judge. Appreciate it.
Good luck, guys.
Pat, Joshua, page 30.
Joshua Pack.
Sir.
Good morning, sir. So you're charged with resisting arrest. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you. There's a co-defendant in this case.
Yes, Judge. And
Stop. Just don't say anything. I know tensions run high. Just,
and the co-defendant,
shh.
it has an evading in court 13.
Do you have the cause number on that one?
Yes, Judge. One
What is
moment. Cause number 253-9856.
Okay, so it looks like we've got the lower cause number. Did you get it? No, that's not right. Let me see.
It should be a JV on Bates.
Okay, no, I didn't.
Yeah, it's 253-9856. So it looks like we got it. Okay. So, Mr. Pack, we're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
Judge.
please.
On November 21st, 2024, the officer observed the co-defendant loitering at a gas station, not conducting business while on the patrol of the area, known to have frequent narcotics trafficking and gang activity in Harris County, Texas. The officer observed the co-defendant grabbing the waistband of his pants and clutching what appeared to be a pistol, and the officer approached the co-defendant and the occupant of the motor vehicle he was speaking to, informed the co-defendant he was going to be pat down. The co-defendant then evaded on foot for approximately 0.25 miles, where he was eventually detained. The defendant then ran up to the scene and was yelling at the officer, acting irate. The officer repeatedly had to instruct the defendant to give space for the investigation, and the defendant followed the officer on foot as the officer walked the co-defendant back to the gas station. The officer observed on surveillance the defendant to be carrying what appeared to be a handgun in his waistband and clutching it before passing it to another male. The officer went to pat down the defendant to ensure he was not still armed, and the defendant pulled his body away, stepped away, flailed his arms, and tensed his body. The officer was struck on the jaw by the defendant's flailing arms, and the officer performed a double leg takedown and instructed the defendant to stop resisting and give his arms. The defendant continued to tense his body and pull his arms away.
What was he under arrest for?
So they were attempting to perform a search at the time, a pat down for weapons because they observed him to have a firearm on surveillance.
Okay. All right, Mr. Pack, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm going to do it with my pen. I'm not going to put any conditions on your bond. Just be careful out there. Really. You're on bond for another case now. It's very possible that they use this against you. Got to be careful out there.
Yes, sir.
The only condition I want you to have is just don't have contact with the co-defendant in this case.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's it. What do you do for a living?
I'm a referral. I just quit my job from driving truck.
Why? Why'd you quit?
I just had a son. I spent my son was born on my birthday, November 22nd. I spent it in here.
How you making money?
I started my own holiday service.
Do you have an income now? Do you have an income now?
I have enough to sustain me, but I will need a lawyer.
Can you afford one? Let's do this. I'll have you fill out an application. I want to take a look at your financials. Be honest. Don't just put zeros because I'm going to send it back to you. And then I'll take a look. Okay? All right, man. Do you mind giving me an application? Just give me a second.
Right this way.